Hey everybody, it's Miriam here from the Paperwheelz Studio. I'm back with you again for another video. Alright, I have a dilemma, and we're going to solve my dilemma today. My dilemma is my bowl of pieces of things to use on stuff. I think it's multiplying. So I need to use a bunch of things up out of it. So I have 3 5.5 by 7 pieces. This is like a, it came from a journal that could be used for drawing. So it's got kind of, obviously got crumbs. Wiping off my glue bottle, obviously I got crumbs everywhere. Bits of paper and bits of glue. Anyway, I'm going to be collaging on it, so it doesn't matter much. What we're going to do is take things out of my ephemera bowl, and we are going to randomly glue them down. Now, I'm going to use stickers. There are some cardstock small pieces in here, so I may pull them out because the cards, I want to kind of try to keep it same types of paper on them. That way, I don't know, I think it just works better sometimes. So we are going to make some 3 mini Masterboards. I don't know how long it'll take me. I'm a slow crafter, so let's just hurry up and get started here and see what we can come up with. This is part of the 3 Under 30 challenge that Margaret from 7 Plaza has, and Tony at Crafty by Tony. She's also, they're collaborating on this and participating. So I thought I would join in. I've done several 3 Under 30s thus far, and that's what we're doing for the month of August. So let's see what comes out of this today. I'm just going to start taking pieces, put glue on them, and I'm using my white glue. I've learned to like it much better when gluing things down. The glue sticks seem to wrinkle things a lot more, and I can use my white glue, put lots of glue on the back of this, get it stuck down, and it's not as wrinkly for me. I have an altered journal coming up. I took a journal and turning it into something I can use, so look forward to that video, and you'll actually see the difference in the glue and the glue stick. I'll be talking about that more in my next video, or one of my next videos. I'm not sure what order they'll be in. I just had it. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. I have just a old fake cash back card that came in the mail. This place sends me these almost on a weekly basis, and I throw everything away, but I keep these cards because they're good to use as glue spreaders. That worked out well up there in the corner. So let's see what else I have. I don't want to use all of these in the same spot, so we're going to separate them. And we're not going to quite put them down here yet, only because they'll get lost in all of this if I stick them on here too soon. So yes, I'm using some digital stamps, labels. You know what, I was going to trim that green off, but in this case, it is a Masterboard, so I'm not going to. They'll just go on here like they are. No, Miriam, trim it. Go ahead. Alright, I trimmed one of them. Compromise here. Let's see what else I've got in my little bits. This is like a cardboard type thing that I'm not going to put those down on here. I might add them 1 or 2 later. I do have this piece, however. It was a die cut piece. Let's go ahead and put these 2 down. So I'm really not, other than the cardboard type sticker pieces or thicker pieces, I'm just putting stuff down, y'all. Get that out of the way before it gets a bunch of glue on it and everything. Well, you know what? it wants to come along for the process too. So let's see if we can get it off of my mat. And we'll put her down here. There we go. Get these two, I got it laying here down, and then I will come back and get those. Oh, you're going to drip on something you can use it on. There we go. So I'm just going to glue this down. Masterboards, you can use up your scraps, you could use up your labels. Really, anything you absolutely have can be used up on a masterboard. They're a good way to use up scraps. And then, basically, what a masterboard is, it is where you glue down all your scraps to a larger piece of paper, and then you cut it into whatever you want it to be. Some people that are digital creators will create masterboards and then or collages and sell them on their sites as collage. I'm just not liking that on here. Here's a good piece we can put down. Just a die cut from some Tim Holtz paper, I believe. Cardstock paper of some kind. So we're just getting it down wherever. They will overlap. You might not be able to see exactly what things are, but this doesn't have any raised areas. I'm going to go ahead and use it on here. It's slightly thicker, and I'm going to add some glue to the back so it will be sure to stick. All right. And we'll put you right there. So this is going to be a very eclectic masterboard. Some newer stickers. Use a few of these on here. I also have some very pretty lace doilies. Let's just put you right here. Again, I think I'm good on these stickers because they are newer. And I'm going to stick that down around that piece just to make sure it's down good. And why don't we tear a piece of my pretty lace doily here. And we're going to put this down. I think I'm going to put it down here so it's coming off the edge. So that edge will be cut straight when I go to cut it apart. Keep eye on the time. I'm not going to have time for these to completely dry and cut them apart on here. So, however, when you have a big tub of stuff, oh, I got another glue bit here. Come on. Sometimes if I squeeze really hard, I can squeeze it out. If not, we'll get the pen and we'll clear it this way. There we go. And when I'm collaging, I usually just lay my pieces right on top of what I'm working on. If it gets extra glue on it, it doesn't matter because it's going to be covered anyway. I don't want that rounded corner there. Alright, we're going to put that on like that. And yes, I probably have glue coming off the back. So I'll just take my towel and slightly wipe it so it doesn't stick to my mat. There will be. And I might use a frame or two, but I'm not going to use a lot. This is something I've obviously Mod Podged or pasted clear on. So let's see if I can get this backing off of this. There we go, it's coming there. Alright. Very sticky, but we're going to give it a little... Yeah, see where it pulled the glue right off my fingers? So we're definitely going to give it some fresh glue. And get it on here. I want it right there. Yeah, why not? Okay, see what else we have here. A couple more plain labels. Put you, just put you right here. Work around it. And put you right up here. Just overlapping things a little bit so I don't end up with any white. Anything that goes over the edge can be trimmed off or folded around depending on how you're going to use your masterboard. I don't know yet, so there is that. I wonder if I would put this on here somehow. Let's hold on to the frames over here to the side and then we'll decide. Maybe another piece of my doily off this edge. Let's tear it down the center. It wasn't much the center, but it's just fine. Just fine. I'm gonna just run, maybe I'm going to run a bead of glue down through here. That clog has come back. And of course, I'm 10 minutes in, and this isn't probably going to be 3 masterboards in under 30 minutes, but we're going to just keep rolling here and go from there. Might be longer than 30 minutes. I guess I'm a rule breaker here. But I didn't see them as rules. I saw them as guidelines, so that's what I'm doing. Is using it as a guideline. All right. So I have that. Again, did I go over the edges? Probably. Get rid of my clear piece, and I have another clear piece on this one, so we're going to just peel it off here and put it down on here somewhere. Just put it right up here, going off the page. And I'm going to go ahead and cut that only because it's sticky and I don't want to end up sticking things to this that I don't want on here. So I think while I'm at it, I'll cut that other down the side here. And get rid of that stickiness, both from the sticker and the paper I just glued down. All right. Get this, since it is also sticky for now. And I see another one that I think was a sticker also, so we'll go ahead and get you trimmed up here. No stickiness allowed on the other side. This is a no stick zone. You can always fold it over if you plan to cover the back with something, but I may use some of these as pockets where I don't cover the back, so there's no need to fold anything over. Let's get rid of these. I saved the spiral tops to these papers because I think they look really cool on stuff. You know, the torn out of the notebook pages that a lot of digitals try to recreate. However, I gotta be honest, if I have a digital with that on there, I will often, I don't want to use a pre-made tag on this, but here's the pieces I was talking about. I often, if these were on a digital, I would probably cut them off because they're very difficult to fussy cut. So let's see, I still have you, so we'll lay, those are things up there I'm not using. Put you guys over here. And the frame. We're going to pull him out of there. And let's see what else I got in my little pile here. A heart, some flowers. If there's any tabs, they'll get pulled as well. Man, I keep sighing. I'm really not bored today. Maybe I need air. It's just been so hot here this summer. I think everybody's said something about the heat online. I'm just glad I'm not in hurricane areas, North Carolina. They're evacuating some people out of there. I'm just thankful that I don't live in that area and I don't have to evacuate. Never had to where I live, but I guess there's a first time for everything. This was from a, actually I think I want it right here. I do. This was from a, yes it was, Miriam. What am I trying to say? Daphne's Diary magazine. That's what it was from. Still have a little white here and here, but it will ink. I'm not too worried about it. And I think I want something under that butterfly antenna before it gets glued completely down. So let's see what I've got. Ooh, lovely. Here is a lovely admit one ticket. So we're going to try to squeeze that one in here. And we can, so good deal. Some glue on the back. And then we'll put this one down. And we'll find something to put where those little white bits are down there. Oh, we'll put it this way. So that's the way I seem to be orienting my paper. There we go. I like how that is. Here's a birdie. Let's put him on here. See, I haven't even made a dent in my bucket and I've almost filled a page. So let's see here. It's hard for me to craft and get everything done in the time that they're allowing for this challenge. Ooh, look at you. You look wonderful there, sir. I think you need glue under your little palsies. And you need something behind your head. But what's it going to be that's not going to take me long to get down? Here we go. Aha. A pretty digital cussy cut. Pull his head back. He was from one of our die cuts. Let's put it like this. Yeah. There we go. That looks beautiful. All right. We have this pretty doily, but I think we need some more behind it. So let's see what we have for going behind things. I got this lovely newsprint sticker. Alcohol banned. That's probably a newspaper article from the Prohibition times. Speaking of, I didn't know this for the longest time, but did you know that NASCAR sprung out of the Prohibition? It most certainly did. I don't want to cover up that flower, but I guess I'm going to. Or the butterfly, because we'll put that right across there. Okay, we got that now. Puzzle piece? Well, yes, a puzzle piece sounds amazing. See if we can squeeze it there. Maybe if I turn it a different way. Yes, we could. All right. Has just a puzzle piece out of a book page of some kind. Just a random scrap from a book page, and have a, what do you call it? Punch that punches out these puzzle pieces, which are pretty cool. And we're going to turn it that way. It doesn't create more white space, does it? Oh, getting covered. Oh, no, that's not white space. That's green space. Okay. I don't mind things overlapping like that. I have this guy, but I'm going to hold on to him because I have an idea for a card for my granddaughter. So I'll probably use him on a card for her. So let's see where we might want to. Will you go right there? Lovely, you will. So that's where you're going. Yeah, I don't like to put a lot. I mean, I've already been 20 minutes on this one little board, and I'm not even putting a lot of thought into that, putting the things down. They're just going down where I stick them. Just making sure I don't leave white space. So, there is that. Maybe another piece of the doily across the top here. I kind of like the lace part on it. So, we'll just put this across here. By the time we get done, you'll never know what a lot of these started out to be. It will be a random masterboard that can be cut into pockets. It's got a lot of earthy tone kind of colors with the peaches and the orange and the browns and the greens. Can I put it all the way down there? Nope. I leave white stuff, so we'll push it up a bit. Okay. The doilies are just about gone. So we will put them there. And I have a nice flower and a dress and a hummingbird. The doily here is probably going to be saved for a project. However, this dress is going on the masterboard. I think it matches the heart in print. These came with something, or I got them on Etsy. I actually thought they were die cuts when I ordered them, but excuse me. I thought they were dies when I ordered them, but they ended up being the actual die cuts, which are the pieces that are cut out of those metal things, which are called dies. A lot of people call the pieces cut out die cuts rather than dies, and that makes it slightly confusing. All right, we got these little stamps I pulled out here. Now I can put them down on here somewhere. See, the others have probably slipped up higher. Trash, you are. You could go over there. This is a little doll stamp, which would be cute on here. So we'll just put that piece. Let's just put her up here. Like that. And we still need to fill in our center. I have a tiny little star piece. We're going to go down here where this white is on the butterfly. So we'll get some glue on you and stick you down. Okay. Same thing on the other side with this other little tiny flower. They get lost in that big bend, don't they? Okay. We got this bit down here, and we got this bit up here. Let's see if we could use one of our homemade stickers that we made. Okay. These are not all peeling off. Don't stick stickers to cellophane because they're hard to pull off. So But wherever you're going to put them, you need to put some glue on the back. If I have my tweezers out, I could hold these with my tweezers and do it, but it would probably take me longer, so we're going to do it this way. Well, we just decapitated the birdie's feet, but okay. They're still there. They're just hiding. And do we have another one with a different colored? Maybe one of these green ones here. Oh, that's the same flower. Let's use something different. Here we go. We'll just use this one here. If it'll come off the paper. On second thought, this one's almost the same and it's peeling off, so let's see if we can. We'll just cut it out because I'm having problems with it coming off unless I can peel it from the other side. Let's try that, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to cut it. Well, look what happened. Let's make use of the torn piece and glue it down here at the bottom. Hanging off the edge, maybe. There we go. Let's pull it up as high as we can there. That takes care of that. Okay, we got another little piece there, and we could use one of these on it. It's coming off okay, it looks like. So you could use wax paper to put stickers on wax paper. The stickers will come off of wax paper much easier. You know what? Do we want you right there with these others? There's kind of a lot of stickers right there. Let's not do that. Let's put you up here over this part. Actually, on second thought, we're going to put you right here. Oh, dang. Another glue bit. Where'd you go? All right, here you are. Let's put you right in this area. Yeah, I'm putting the glue on my paper this time because my sticker's curling up. When I'm done, you won't see much of that lace, will you? Let's bring her right there so you can see a little lace. And just going to hold it down until the glue kicks in. There we go. Now we have Mr. 2-cent sheep here. I can put it down here where this one is trying to curl up anyway. We'll fix the curl up when we put that down on there. There we go. Perfect. And let's see what else I got right here. Here's a tiny little piece of that music paper. Take the plain part off and the part that's falling off. Those can go in my trash. Do we want namespace? Keyboard. I like the back other side better. There we got that. Oh, don't try to curl it up. Okay, now we need something up there. What else do we have? We have something in here. We have Mrs. McDuck. I don't know. You might know who this is. It's a Donald Duck character. And It's from a book where the three little nephews are going to see Uncle Scrooge, Scrooge McDuck, and that picture's on the wall in his place, so say it might be a Mrs. McDuck who might no longer be in the picture. Who knows? I don't know the actual story of the Donald Duck series or anything, but hey, whatever. There's a tiny little tag piece, which is kind of cool, and a leaf. Let's just put this down, and a tiny little Tim Holtz boy that was hiding amongst the ephemera. Put that down across there, and we want the leaf to cover up the last little bit. We can do that, and then I'll check it and see if we have any other bits here that we missed or need something else on it. All right, there's the other stamp. I was trying to use this little doll stamp up, so let's put him over here where it's very blank and bland. What a wild masterboard, Miriam. But you know, I like it. It'll make neat journal pockets, tags, you name it. All right. So there's one done and ready to dry. Cut it, exchange it for another one. Well, we finished a masterboard in less than 30 minutes. We're right at 30 minutes. So let's try for number 2 here. I'm not going to go past 45 minutes, y'all. So if I don't have the third one done in 45 minutes, we'll end it up and go from there. I will be using these in some future videos. Probably wasn't a great piece to start with. Let's just make that an edge piece, like I'm putting together a puzzle here. And I have this piece still sticking up, so I think I'm going to stick this sticker down on top. Oh, that's perfect. It goes right under the edge of the sticker, and it'll go right to the edge of my paper if I am careful enough. Again, brand new stickers. Not worried about their sticker quality, stickiness quality, whatever you want to call it. Pretty, pretty. These are old Happy Planner stickers. Actually, it's not even a sticker. I thought it was a sticker, but it's not. So we are just going to put it up here, cover that, and that will cover that spot. So really, when you're doing these, if you're using random stuff, just put it together. Cover your white spots and put them together. There's really no method. Everybody has their own way of doing it. They might say, watch for my method, but the thing about doing junk journals, there are no rules. Make your own up as you go, guys. There are no rules. Get some paper, glue, scissors, and just start creating. This was cut out of an old greeting card. You can still see that CYMPATH was a sympathy card. So we're going to, isn't that pretty the way that would come up like that and make a 3D butterfly? Isn't that pretty? However, I probably won't, it's here because I probably wouldn't use it. So I'm going to just find a place on here and glue it down, and then that way I'll be using at least part of it and not wasting it and throwing it away. I don't have a problem throwing away, but if I can make something with it, I don't like to throw it in the trash. So we'll add it to a masterboard. There we go. With that other butterfly kind of going off the edge, so let's just put this guy. I know we're going to cover it. We'll put him or her right here, and I can add things around it, and when we get done you might even know that's a butterfly, but we'll see. Okay, we have a couple pieces of doily over here still from the last one. Let's pull these around here and see what I got. You are, oh, another pretty butterfly sticker. This was one that was layered from my old card making days. So I just putting it down. Let's overlap him with that one. Never know what it says on that upper wing then. Yep. And we'll just put him down like that. Oops, I should have. Let's see if we can pull his edge back up here and get this piece of doily under his wing so that he'll be seen and not hiding as much. So peel that part back up and put this in here to cover the hole and the puzzle piece. And we'll give it a little glue so it'll stay down better. There we go. Okay, we also have a random leaf here. Not sure, but I think he needs to go up here. Just right there in the middle of that brown piece. It needed something there. And the leaf sounded good. Get off of my paper. Okay, Tim Holt's person. He'll go in with my people. And I will likely put, and we'll use this flower somewhere though. That covers that part up. Let's hold off on you. And we need something here. See if I can get the other half of my butterfly back up. Probably should have thought that before I put him down, huh? So we'll just fold him over the middle right there for a minute. And put down this piece. Enough glue to stick, but he'll probably hang over the edge, hopefully. Okay, another see-through type piece. We'll slide that over, and we don't want to put that sticker down because he's pretty and we want to see him. Have some more doily here, and I have a bunch. Well, there's one of those labels somewhere of. Here's a random piece of paper. Another larger random piece. Pretty doilies, aren't they? And here's something from a magazine. I have oodles of these stickers and a few more stamp-like pieces here. Okay. Flank. We have enough to work with here. Another random fussy cut. What are you? A random label. A random peekaboo thing. And a jar. Anything else? Couple doily pieces. A number. A Tim Holtz piece. A brown label. And some picket pieces here. Got these. Oh yeah, I got these pieces too in here, which will look cool on here for backgrounds. So we'll try a bit of that. There's several right here. So we can use some of these up on a background. A sticker. Let's see what it says at the top. Create your own happiness. Well, that makes sense. If you can't be happy, no matter what somebody does to you, you just got to look at your attitude, don't you? That would be cool on there. It's got glue on it. I may end up cutting that part off, so I don't know yet. I'm going to use this down here to cover up all my white bits that are still showing. Still see that that's a butterfly. Don't have to look too closely to see that, do you? Okay. Let's put down some things. More trash, more trash, more trash. It multiplies like the ephemera pieces, doesn't it? Bunch of these ticket strips here that can be used. Some more of these kind of fancy pieces, a whole bunch of these fancy pieces. I think on my last one I'm going to use all those on the bottom. More randomly type stickers. Half a doily. And we'll pull out these two sticker strips here that can be used too. What are you? You just looked interesting. I don't know where you went. Whatever you are. Oh well. What are you? A strip of paper. So, we'll even use up my strip of paper here. Put him right across the bottom down here. So, looks like I'm not even going to get my second one done because I do craft slowly. So what I think I will do is finish these off camera, and I'll bring them back and show you in my next video. But I'm going to go ahead and work on this one for a few. And as I've been collaging, I've been giving you ideas on ways to use your Masterboards. Just be sure, be patient, let them dry completely, let your glue dry before you start cutting things apart. Start cutting things apart too soon, then, first of all, your cutters don't go cut very good and it'll mess things up on you. Not sure what happened here, but I really don't mind that. I got something on the edge. I don't mind it because that's probably going to be covered up anyway. Number 2, you are perfect for right there. I had tons and tons and tons of labels, so I don't mind using these numbers up. And don't mind using this piece up either. So we'll tear you in half. But you're coming off the edge over here. Absolutely. And this side might have some bigger pieces on it. That'll be pretty there. Let's scoot it up a bit. There we go. Okay. I looked over that too and I wanted to pick it up because it looked like it was out of place, didn't it? All right. Shall we put this up here? So as long as it doesn't cover our hummingbird, huh? Or do we want to just put it down in the middle? All right, let's get some glue on it. See what I can do here. And maybe we'll pull that hummingbird out and make him a part of this one. I did say I was going to quit at 45 minutes. So I'm going to get this piece down here. And I will call it quits for this video. Be sure you like, share, and subscribe in at the bottom. Follow those prompts and make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you'll be notified of any new videos that I have. Oh, I don't want to bring that all the way down. There. I don't want to create a white spot in there. And I think I will put that right there because that'll help cover that word up. So let's go ahead and do that. I will bring these back in my next video and I will show you the finished products. And maybe it'll just be a shorter video and show you how to cut out 3 Masterboards. Make ephemera out of 3 Masterboards. Processes, you know, are what I'm interested in showing you all. The decorating, honestly, you can decorate things the way you want. Just try things out till you find out, you know, what you like, what your style is. Just try some things out and see what you come up with. Really doesn't matter. If you're making them for yourself, they're yours. So it doesn't matter really what you put in them. Some people use all junk mail, which is fine. Some people use all digitals or mostly digitals, mostly scrapbook papers, and others just randomly put things down. Need a pair of scissors here. So I think that'll be it for today, y'all. I'm going to finish these on off camera and I'll bring them back in the next video and I will show you what you can do with 3 collaged masterboards. Bye for now, everybody. Have a good day.